Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far. So today I wanted to talk to you about exciting makeup. I feel like I haven't really been excited about makeup for a good couple of months. There's not been any launches that have really tickled my pickle. Like very few that have really got my pulse racing and my immediate thoughts planning my route to the shop and what day and when I'm going to pick it up and the earliest opportunity I can get it on my face. I've been exposed. But I feel like this last couple of weeks, the sneak peeks and the releases and all of the upcoming excitement it's been real. I've suddenly got releases coming left, right and centre where my heart is racing, my eyes are lighting up and I am excited. So I thought let's share our excitement together. First up, I can't even get this product and I'm excited. That's silly, isn't it? Well, I can get it. This is the KKW Fire eyeshadow palette. So I could get it, but I would have to pay double to get it here to the UK, and you know that is against my rules. I'm like prepared to pay a bit of shipping, but I'm not prepared to pay a huge shipping fee and taxes and duties and import and all of that stuff to basically makes a product double what you would have to pay in the US. I just think that's so unfair and ridiculous because you're paying twice what the brand themselves think the product is worth, and I don't know why I would do that. So I can't buy it, I'm not going to buy it, but as soon as I saw it I thought it was just beautiful. I would really love to be able to buy I would really love to be able to buy some KKW Beauty. I think lots of it floats my boat, lots of it is right on my street. I loved her Blossom collection, her wedding collection that she did. I would have had it all, but I'm not paying double. That's where I draw the line. But I just want to throw it out there. When I saw the picture, I was into it. Next up, the Pat McGrath foundation. I mentioned this in my pick it up or put it off, but I didn't know what it was yet, but I was already excited because she was talking about it. It was going to be complexion, it was Pat McGrath. I was already in, I was already there, I was already with the programme. And then it was a foundation, a primer and a powder. I'm not excited for being bankrupt. I'm not excited for, you know, losing my home and repossessing my car. But I am excited about the products. I don't know that I'm going to pick them up immediately on launch day. I think we've got like a week or two until it launches at the point I'm filming this. And I still haven't seen many swatches. I've seen them do some like this girl is wearing X shade and none of them has been anywhere close to the shade that I think I would be. So if she's not going to release really good helpful swatches, then I'm not just going to willy-nilly order some random shades online and waste like 150 quid. So I will definitely wait until I've seen some really cohesive swatches because I can't get anywhere near it to swatch it myself. So I probably won't pick it up on launch, but I'm so excited for it. Everything about it sounds incredible and right up my street. From what I've seen of the models wearing it, it looks glorious. I feel like everything Pat does is glorious. So yeah, I was flipping excited. I was excited for the shade range. You know she's going to have nailed it. It also mentioned the word diamond powder in it, which I know is what the Rhodial foundation that I'm obsessed with has. So if this is like the Rhodial foundation in a more extensive shade range, we are all blessed. Next up, this NYX mascara that I don't believe is coming for another month or so. But I tried their Worth the Hype mascara and compared it to my Monsieur Big, and it was a really, really good drugstore mascara. So I'm really excited to try that one. The wand looks like a wand that I will get along with. So yeah, I'm always up for a drugstore mascara when it looks like that one does. I think it'll be a really good one. The MAC Love Me collection. I think this is launched in the US, but it hasn't come here yet. I think we've got a couple more weeks to wait in the UK. I mean, it's got all kinds of shades in there. There's definitely going to be a few for me, and the packaging is so pretty. I love MAC packaging, especially these like limited releases and these you know, different styles of packaging, because they're all the exact same bullet but with different packaging, and it's just very aesthetically pleasing on my desk. So yeah, for sure a few of those will be coming home with me. The Iconic London Brow Silk. I've been wanting to try soap brows for so long, but I need to find a solution because I tried it with my regular soap from my bathroom, which was one of the white soaps, not a clear soap, and apparently that was an error. It didn't go well, just being honest. I know people are like, what? So this is like soap and a toothbrush for 20 quid. But honestly, if I put my toothbrush on my vanity, it's going to ruin my whole aesthetic, and this one is gold, so yeah. I also like that it comes in a little container, whereas obviously usually if you buy a soap, you've then got to buy a separate container. I like that this comes all in a handy little kit. I saw Mel use it and it wasn't her favourite because, I mean, if you've seen Mel's eyebrows, unfair, frankly. Unfair that she's got at least 5 times the amount of brow that I could ever dream to have. So the issue that Mel had using the Iconic Brow Silk is it didn't hold her brows where she wanted them, but I feel like because my brows are so pathetic and flimsy, we might get on better, we'll have to see. But that I was really excited for. I thought it was really cute, really sort of useful little set, and actually fairly reasonably priced, I thought. Makeup Forever Reboot foundation. Don't know much about this, just seen some sneak peeks on Trendmood, etc. Always has a great shade range. The description of it sounds great. I've never tried a Makeup Forever foundation. I know, I'm ashamed. I am ashamed. That might be the one for me to try, I feel. Looks like it's going to be glowy with coverage, great shade range. I like the look of it. The Charlotte Tilbury foundation. As soon as I saw this, she had my heart. I mean, she's always had my heart. Charlotte Tilbury can do no wrong in my eyes. But this, I love her Light Wonder foundation. Wasn't a huge fan of the Magic foundation, but the Light Wonder foundation is one of my all-time favourites, and the thought that she might be coming out with something like that with loads of anti-aging skincare but a fuller coverage, and God love her for massively increasing her shade range. So I think with the Light Wonder there's something like 11 or 12 shades and this has 44. I saw on Trendmood people still weren't happy about the shade range, but for me that is phenomenal progress, and I'm really, really happy to see such a huge increase in her shade range. For me, progress is progress. Is it perfect? No. I mean, I couldn't name you a perfect shade range, honestly. But it is just, it's great to see such a huge improvement in a brand's shade range. So I was really happy for that. I was slightly disappointed when I heard it was a natural matte, because I thought Charlotte Tilbury, it's going to be glowy and luminous. But I have seen numerous people with it on and it does not look matte to me at all. It reminds me of the finish of my Rhodial foundation, like a sort of luminous, glowy, but not in a wet way. It's not dewy, but it's like a very glowy matte, if you want to call it that. It's like a very unique finish. That it reminds me of my Rhodial. I think I'm going to be obsessed with it and love it. I know it wears incredibly well. It's like transfer proof, waterproof, life proof, Area 51 proof. I've just heard it's just, it will survive an apocalypse, so I really need it. And it's supposed to take something like 20% of, like, reduce your lines by 20% or something. So I mean, I just wish it would come sooner because I can't afford to lose any more time. I need the anti-aging on my face. I'm also interested in her under eye correctors that she brought out. I'm a little confused about the shades because there's only 4. Number 2 looks too light for me, and number 3 looks extremely dark orange, which I know that is kind of the colour of lots of under eye correctors, but I think it's going to be too dark for me. So I'm not sure, maybe I need to go for shade 2 and we'll make it work. But yeah, I think those look fantastic and I'm really up for trying one of those again, because you know I didn't get on well with the Becca one. So I have higher hopes for this one. I'm just really intrigued to try those, and they're definitely going on my list. And last but not least, this Estee Lauder concealer, which just popped up on my feed this week. This is the Double Wear Radiant Concealer. I have always been in the market for a radiant concealer that works, that doesn't crease, because I just feel like matte on any kind of aging or texture or lines or wrinkles and things like that is not your friend. It's not your friend, especially not on the under eye area. I know lots of people with mature skin or mature under eyes will say there's no way they can put powder there because it just ruins their life. So I feel like a more radiant, luminous concealer, more natural finish concealer. I feel like almost every concealer is always matte, and it can be aging, and it can, you know, just exaggerate and enhance wrinkles and lines. So I'm very excited to try that one. Obviously, Estee Lauder knows complexion products, they know foundations, and they've had a really good concealer before as well. So I'm really excited to try this one. It seems to be available on Debenhams at the moment, but I'm sure will be everywhere soon. So let me know if you'd be interested in a review of that one. That is everything that I am mega flipping excited for, that got my heart racing, my lungs pumping, wait no, heart pumping, my heart pumping, my lungs filling, my skin glowing. But those are the things that tickled my pickle this month that I am excited for. I'd love to know what you're excited for. Let me know in the comments down below, and I would love to see you in a future video. Otherwise, take care for now. Bye 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 bye.